filling in for Marnie today. We have a lot of wonderful guests that are here to tell us all the things that are going on for the coming month. We have so much going on that we want to get everybody in and want everybody to have a chance to talk. Our first guest is Kim Minoski, Programs and Events Manager from the Chamber of Commerce. I'm sorry. I just blew that one, didn't I?
No worries.
Anyway, Kim has a lot of things going on. Her paper is full of everything going on. So tell us what's going on.
I was here the last show talking about all the stuff that was happening just through like November to the beginning of December.
Yeah.
And now I'm here to talk about all the stuff that's happening between now and December. We have so much. It is insane, but a lot of good, exciting stuff. First thing I want to talk about, we have the Valley of Lights, which is opening on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
So exciting. We have folks that have already been calling into the chamber office saying, when does it open? When is it happening? All of that, you know. We have, with Jeff and his team this year, have made some vast improvements to displays. Things are brighter than they've ever been. We've got some new signs out there showing exactly who's sponsoring what display. And this year we're so excited we have digital donations available.
That is amazing.
You know, it's a great lot of advances that have taken place, so we're really excited about that. So we are open Valley of Lights Thanksgiving through December 30th. Wow. Every single night. That is 38 magical nights this year. The Valley of Lights is open Sunday through Thursday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then Fridays, Saturdays, and holidays are from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So if you have a whole crew at your house on Thanksgiving night, and after everybody gets fed their turkey and is feeling a little sluggish and tired, throw them in the car.
That's right.
The family, the dogs, the cats, the animals. We had a mini horse drive-through one time.
Aww.
So we let it all in. Come and see our volunteers. Say hi to them. Come check out all the displays, and you know, just drive through and see the magic.
It's wonderful.
And then right on the heels of that, the one night that we closed down the Valley of Lights for the stroll, which is a walk-through experience. That is absolutely amazing. You get to get up close and personal with those displays. I'll tell you, we have a lot of people that come through and take amazing photographs that they end up using for their Christmas cards with their families and all of that. So that's also a great time. That is taking place on Tuesday, November 28th. And that's from 6 to 8:30 p.m. And if you remember, we have Santa, we have Mrs. Claus, we have Buddy the Elf.
Oh, nice.
We have a dancing, singing hippo that's going through, you know, Miss Jean, she's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot happening at that environment and experience as well. So those of you that are planning on coming out for that, parking, come early, park.
Definitely.
2nd Street, next to the Ocean Blue Car Wash. Got a big giant lot there. Movement Studio setting up a bunch of stuff and doing performances in front of their studio there with their kids, and you know, selling I think some baked goods and stuff. So it's just a whole experience from the beginning all the way through to the end.
That's awesome. And do you have hot chocolate?
We do. Franny's.
Oh, nice.
From downtown is actually coming up. Kevin's a great sponsor of that. So he'll be having lots of hot chocolate there for everybody to partake in and keep themselves warm, because it could get chilly. So make sure to dress appropriately.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but it's always a fun time.
And no animals. We recommend no animals.
We ask, absolutely, no dogs, no pets. Let our displays be the animals.
Yes, there you go. Because some of them are animated.
They are. We have a lot of animated things. So there's some movement. But as you could imagine, with the amount of people that we have coming through there, let's keep the pets at home on that day.
Definitely.
But go ahead and throw them in your car and drive through any other day.
That's right. I agree.
So, yeah. And then, of course, the Coupe de Gras that we have coming up, December 2nd, Winter Spectacular. It's our 2nd annual.
Wow.
Partnering with the town on this, and it's an amazing event. If you're not familiar, it is free.
Yes,
and
all free.
The town has done an amazing job putting things together. There's going to be carnival rides. There's going to be bounce houses, pony rides. There's going to be s'mores. There's giant marketplace, so if you want to get some shopping done a little early for Christmas, you got some amazing vendors that are going to be there, selling goods and doing all of that stuff, and plenty of food. We got lots of food trucks that are going to be there.
That'll be great.
And then, as that whole night, there's a whole day thing that starts at 2, goes all the way until 8 o'clock.
Wow.
There's so much happening. I don't even know that I can even talk about everything that's taken place there in the amount of time that we have, but there is quite a bit. There's no shortage of fun for your kids. There's no shortage of fun for the adults. There's a lot happening there.
There is.
And then, of course, we have once it gets dark, the amazing nightlight parade.
Yes, that's always so
We have had
fun.
an overwhelming number of people apply and participate in this
Oh,
year's. We're right now
awesome.
sitting at about 50 entries.
Wow.
But that
that's
doesn't include
great.
that some of them have, 5, 6, 7 cars or
Yeah,
carts to
yeah.
it. So, I mean, there's so much that's happening.
That is great.
And then as soon as the parade is over, they're going to go ahead and they're going to light that 40-foot brand new Christmas tree that they did last year, and they're going to showcase it again this year,
Oh,
and it's
that's
going to be
awesome.
amazing. Last year, I don't know if you were there or if you saw, but
No, I
there
saw
was
the
this
pictures.
light haze of
There
fog
was,
that
I
kind
saw
of
that.
rolled
That was-
in. So right when that
that
tree
was
got
cool.
lit, it was all those lights just flickered, and that
Right through
fog
all of that.
really helped, really
Yeah.
kind of make those lights even more spectacular than they
That
already
is
were.
awesome.
So yeah, it's such a fun time. So we have, just to recap, so much going on.
Yes.
Valley of Lights opens Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
Through December 30th, I'm going to say it again, 38 magical nights that you can go and experience those displays. And hey, don't come just once.
That's
Go
right.
through
Come
many
through more.
times. We
That's
got
right.
lots
That's right.
to see. Every time you'll see something new.
That's true.
Second thing, stroll through the Valley of Lights. Come walk through with us one night.
Yes.
November 28th, 6 to 8:30. Lots happening there too.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the final, Winter Spectacular. December 2nd, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hey, pay
Wow.
attention. The town is putting out a lot of information on where to park, how to
Yeah.
park, how to make it the best experience that you can to be there.
Right.
And they've really have thought of everything. So
It's amazing.
it's going to be amazing. They'll also have Santa Claus. You can take pictures with Santa.
Aw.
Santa's going to be in the parade. I'm trying to see what else I have missed here. Just, come and have a great time. And again, it's free. Everything is free.
And they can always, if they want to volunteer, they can always call the town of Prescott Valley, the Parks and Rec Department, if they want to volunteer.
Absolutely.
They're always looking for volunteers.
I think
so
everybody's looking for
that's-
volunteers everywhere. There is no shortage of that. So
Everybody and everything.
There's lots happening just here in Prescott Valley within the next week and a half.
Oh, yeah. It's
if you
gonna be
can't find
amazing.
something to do, you're not looking.
That's right. And it's your own fault if you can't find it.
There's so much
Because
happening.
they can go to our website and find out all this. And
Absolutely.
what is the website?
pvchamber.org.
And
We have
that-
tons
that's
of
an easy
information
one.
right on our homepage. There's something that you don't see there, go ahead and click the events calendar,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you'll find it there.
It's always amazing
It's the
night.
magical time of the year.
It is a magical time of the
great.
year. And the kids love it, and us adults do too. So
Me too.
I think I'm going to come to Stroll this year. I
Ooh,
think it's
you're gonna
be
come
so
freeze your-
fun. I'm gonna
freeze your
my-
behind off
yes,
with us?
I am.
But it's so
am.
much fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
Good time.
Well, thank you for being here
Absolutely.
and sharing all
Thank
these
you.
wonderful things with us. We really appreciate you being here and sharing everything. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
So as a technical sergeant, E6.
I served in Vietnam in 1969.
I am an U.S. Army veteran.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes.
Try to always be there for each other.
I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right?
I can't say that I have. I mean,
If you don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts, it can be really bad.
eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own.
I guess it's a part of the military too, right? Service before self.
It was drilled in, service before self.
And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me, When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back to Community Connection. We have some more wonderful people here today to talk about some things that are going on. From Charlotte Hall Museum, we have Sally Jackson, the Development Director, and Paul Fees, the Director. So it's so nice to have both of you here. Tell me everything that's going on at Charlotte Hall.
Well, the holidays are packed.
Oh, I'm
so-
sure.
So this week, we start with Shop Local Saturday.
Okay.
And then there's a new thing that I just learned about, Shop Museum Store Sunday.
Oh,
And
I
then,
hadn't
of
heard that
course-
either.
Yeah.
All over the country.
Really?
Yeah, we learned of it through the American Association of Museums.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's a new thing or not, but what a great idea. Thousands of museums
Oh,
have their shops
definitely.
open on Sunday now.
That is a wonderful idea.
So we have, of course, if you're a member, you have 10% off at the gift shop. But we also just have some really amazing things. We have a new gift shop manager, and she has been sourcing locally for all kinds of things. There's these cute little booties for babies and jams and jellies and books and all kinds of things. So it's a great place for unique local gifts.
And I like unique.
Yeah.
I'd rather do unique.
Yeah. We also have a Giving Tuesday campaign.
Oh, okay.
And then coming up for the December holidays, of course, there's the big courthouse lighting in Prescott.
Right.
And afterwards is Frontier Christmas, which takes place 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock after the courthouse lighting on the
Wow.
2nd. And that's just a way to experience an old-time Christmas.
Yeah, and in fact, it's like a living history event. In fact,
Oh, wow.
so you see how Christmas was celebrated in Victorian times when Charlotte Hall herself was the hostess there.
And so you have people dressing up in costume to make it authentic.
Costume and different kinds of decorations and activities.
Wow.
I don't know if they actually bob for apples. Have you ever done that?
When I was a kid, that was about it. Not someone else.
I think that they're going to have the opportunity to make some Victorian ornaments. And then
Oh,
also the print
nice.
shop is going to be open so that you can make your own kind of unique Christmas card in that old-fashioned way with the print shop.
Oh, how neat is that? That is wonderful. So you have a lot going on. Is all of this on your website so people can go and check it out?
It is. And we also have Frontier Christmas Carol, which is a take-off of the traditional Christmas Carol in a radio show format. And that will be on December...
Thursday the 7th.
Right, 2 shows.
Right, 5:30 and 7. It's a script that's been adapted from Charles Dickens, of course, but it's been adapted to Prescott. It's very local,
Really?
the names and the situations, and as Sally said, it's done like radio, so it's readers' theater, sort
Yeah.
of very fun.
Oh, that is exciting.
So all of those will be more information available on the website. The Frontier Christmas Carol, the Frontier Christmas is $5 for non-members, and for members and 17 and under, it's free.
Oh, wow.
And
Which
we
means
expect,
most of them are free.
Yeah, really.
and we expect what
the
did they say, like
kids.
1,200 people come through there? and
It's
Oh,
only
wow.
it's only 2 blocks from the
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah.
the town, from the courthouse plaza.
Makes
so
it nice.
an easy and quick walk.
Definitely, definitely.
So, and then the pricing for the Christmas Carol is $20 for members and $25 for non-members. Right now, until 5 o'clock tonight, only members can get tickets, but we
Okay.
open it up to the public after that.
Oh, okay.
So,
Tonight being Tuesday, the
right,
21st, so
right, right,
remember that it's going to be seated other times.
right,
But,
right.
Yeah.
but yeah, it is members first, and because it's a very popular show.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So we also have memberships available. We have a new program. We used to have a lot of different levels of membership, and now we have individuals for $50, and we have dual two memberships for $75, or friends and family for $100.
Oh, wow.
And so that gets you into the museum for one person, for the individual, for a year, and lots of discounts and things like the museum store discount, things like that. Same for dual, for 2 people, but for the friends and family, you also get a NARM membership. That's the North American Reciprocal Museum, and that can get you into over 1,300 museums and cultural centers across North America.
Wow.
for $100.
That's
so you just
amazing.
flash your Charlotte Hall card.
Oh, wow.
And you get in all kinds of places. So
That's
for people who are
amazing.
traveling or things like that. And those are available through our website as well. You can do the whole thing of charlottehallmuseum.org, or sometimes if you type charlotte.org, it takes you there.
Oh.
And so then under Join Us or Donate, you can get the memberships or the donations. And then the tickets will be available under the event section.
Wow. That sounds amazing. It sounds like that would be a good thing to go to. I'll highlight that on my list.
Excellent.
I love any of the stories, you know, for Christmas that come out, the remakes, all of them. I try to watch all of them because most of the time they're all so different.
Yeah.
So this one ought to be amazing.
Oh, it should be fun.
Oh, yes, yes.
You know, so often during the year, our grounds are beautiful with all the roses and all the, you know, everything blooming and looking great.
Yeah.
Fun thing about this time of year, there are leaves everywhere. So it really feels like fall on the campus.
I'm sure.
So.
Some of them are as big as that sheet of paper you have in front of you, too. It's extraordinary.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah. In fact, one of the fun things is to have kids try to find the biggest leaf. It's
wow.
a little competition, but also another way of connecting. It really does feel at Charlotte Hall often that the past comes alive.
Yeah.
It certainly seems more relevant to you when you're there.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
Yeah. So we have a lot of exciting things going on, just having people visit and come through. And so we want to invite everyone to, you know, while their families are here, bring them down and experience it and take them back to early Prescott.
Definitely. Because a lot of them that are coming from out of town don't know anything about Prescott anyway.
Right.
So that is an awesome place to be and to share.
It is and has been for a long time.
Has been.
Yep.
Been there a long time. Well, give us the date one more time and the time.
So Frontier Christmas is coming up on the 2nd from 6 to 8:30, and the Christmas Carol will be the 7th at either 5:30 or 7.
Okay. Awesome. That's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us today. You have a lot of great information, a lot of things going on. We appreciate you being here. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Let's be real, getting a flu shot
helps you
fight the flu. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back to Community Connection. We have one more awesome guest with us today, Diane Brown. She's American Gold Star mother from Phoenix. She's the president down there of the association. So she is here to tell us all about Wreaths Across America. It's such a worthwhile event that you guys do. So tell us all about it, Diane.
Well, thanks for having me. I want to say
You're
that
welcome.
first. So the Central Phoenix, Arizona, or Central Arizona chapter of the Gold Star Mothers is fundraising for Wreaths Across America this year, and that's for the Prescott National Cemetery. Our goal is to cover all the graves in the cemetery, and we are fundraising right now and trying to make sure that every grave in that cemetery is covered and looks beautiful for the holidays.
That's awesome. And I know people can go online and get sponsorships and do wreaths.
Yes. So we don't call it buying the wreath. We call it sponsoring the wreath.
Yes.
Because it is really all about, it's more than just decorating the graves. It's about remembering and honoring and teaching the next generation about all the veterans that are interned in the cemetery here.
Right. And can you tell us a little bit about the sponsorship?
Yeah, so on the website, you sponsor the wreaths. It's $17 per wreath. And like I said, all of the money goes to actually back to organizations like the American Gold Star Mothers so that we can provide more funding to other veteran service organizations and even helping the Gold Star Mothers. So that's our fundraiser. Like I said, you can go on the website, you can purchase one wreath, you can purchase several wreaths. You can also do a memorial. So for instance, my son is not buried at the Prescott National Cemetery, but I can go on and buy him a wreath there for somebody to lay on somebody's grave. So that's really nice. Like I said, if you have loved ones in other cemeteries, please think about purchasing or donating or sponsoring, whatever you want to call it, one of those wreaths, because we are a little short on wreaths this year, and we have until next week to purchase them.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. So tell us a little bit, do you know, can you give me a little bit more information about the sponsorship and I know it goes to Remember the Fallen. Is there anything else that you can tell me about the sponsorship?
As far as the money raised for this, when you purchase the wreaths?
Well, my notes say that the wreaths are handmade.
They are.
They're handmade by...
Yes, they're handmade in Maine. There's a huge grove that they make them. And I actually have my son's dog tags on one of the trees. So they grow these trees in Maine and they make the wreaths there and then they ship them out throughout the country. All of the truckers and folks that are responsible for getting the wreaths all the way out to all the cemeteries in the country, because this is a national thing. They're all volunteers, actually, that drive those wreaths all over the country.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
And so these are live wreaths. These are not just something you go to the store and buy. This is something that is handmade especially for this event.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that is amazing. I did not know that part.
It's beautiful.
And they're made of all-American balsam and hand-tied with red velvet bows in Columbia Falls, Maine. That is amazing. I did not know that little fact about the wreaths. I've seen pictures of them being laid down.
Right.
And I know several people, Darlene Packard and several others that have always done it.
Right.
I've never done it myself, but it sounds like something that would be interesting to do. When exactly are they going to be laying the wreaths?
So yeah, well, that ceremony is going to be on December 16th.
Okay.
At the cemetery. The ceremony starts at 11. Very short, brief ceremony, and then I'll have lots of wreaths out in the cemetery, and volunteers will go pick out a wreath, go over to a grave, say the person's name, and lay the wreath, and that should take about an hour or so. So hopefully the weather stays good and it'll be nice out there.
Really.
But yes, December 16th at 11 a.m. I invite everybody. It's open to the public. I'm bringing my 1-year-old grandson. It'll be great.
So do you have volunteers that have already signed up to do it, or you just open it up and hope people come?
So both. We do have about 70 volunteers. You can also volunteer on the website, the same place where you sponsor the wreaths at. You can sign up, but I was told that lots of people just show up, which is lovely.
That is wonderful. That's good to hear, because I know it's a very special event that happens in our town, since we do have a national here.
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to have my dad buried there when he passed away, but it was already full and they couldn't take the one in Phoenix. But still, they do the same thing down there then, don't they?
Absolutely. It's 4,000 cemeteries across the United States that do this.
That's amazing. It's amazing to honor our men and women that have fought in wars past and even the present ones. You
Yes,
know.
absolutely. And there's only less than 1% now that volunteer to serve our country, and everyone that's interned in the cemetery here in Prescott is needs to be honored and remembered and taught about. So
It does. Do you do anything for the ones that are that have been cremated and that are in, are they called crypts or something?
Yeah, that's called a columbarium.
A columbarium,
So,
okay.
Yeah, there is. We have probably about 40 or 50 wreaths that we lay there.
Oh, okay.
We just kind of line them up along the bottom. It looks pretty that way, and it's not too crowded or anything like that. But it should look beautiful with the red bows.
That's awesome. So give us your website so people know where they can go if they need to.
So yes, just go to www.wreathsacrossamerica.org.
Okay.
And you can see a location, and the location you just type in Prescott National, Prescott Cemetery, and it'll pop up. And that's the spot where you can donate, sponsor a wreath, and sign up to volunteer.
Awesome.
On December 16th.
December 16th, 11 a.m. That is amazing. Is there a phone number that they could call for more information, or they just need to do the website?
No, they can call me, actually.
Okay.
My number is 480-772-6014.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. I learned something I did not know, and I'm glad that you were here to fill me in on what really goes on and about the wreaths, because I think it's so special that our cemetery does that here.
Thank you so much.
It's just amazing. So thank you for being here today. We appreciate you being here with American Gold Star Mother, which means that you have lost a loved one. Yes. We're really we are sympathetic to that. We apologize. So we will be back in a couple of weeks to see. I'm sure Marnie will be here, so we will see you then. Have a great day.